Hi, I'm Steve Lester, and today we have been talking to the cast of the upcoming feature film Say Less. Right now with us, we have Miss Ashley Johnson, aka Imani Phillips, with us. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. Beautiful day outside, snowing.
Oh, you call that beautiful? I can't stand the snow, but everybody has their own thing. So, but other than that, you're doing great.
Yep.
Excellent. So, just briefly, can you describe your character to us? Like, you know, Imani. What is Imani? Who is Imani?
Imani is like this tomboyish style of a little bit of a girly girl. She's a big flirt with all the boys in the school. Likes to gossip a little bit to her friends. She's a
Mm-hmm.
very strong and independent person. Doesn't like to be told no.
Gotcha. I see. So now, is that anything like you? Was that challenging to do that, or did you just kind of flow right into it? You just like, oh, this is me. I do this anyway. Just how was it being, that character versus being Ashley?
So it's partially me. I'm not much of a big flirt myself. I'm more of a
Hmm.
shy type,
Hmm.
but I am strongly independent. I don't like being told no.
Right, I understand that. So, when you auditioned and everything, how did you feel? When you got selected for the film. I mean, they were, I guess, looking at you and saying, "Oh, yeah, she can definitely do that." So, how did that make you feel?
Felt very confident to me. I'm used to playing roles similar to Imani, so it just felt natural to me. And
Okay.
when they said, "Come on back," I'm like, "All right, I got this."
Nice, nice. Okay. So you got cast, you read the script, and you were actually filming from that point. Then what was that process like? Was that a long process getting from, the casting call to filming the movie? Was that a long process,
No,
and how did you
it
adapt to it?
wasn't very long of a process. Maybe a couple weeks to a month went by because she wanted to film as soon as
Mhm.
possible.
Right.
Just because weather was changing and everything. So it wasn't too slow of a process, but it wasn't too quick because everybody was still acquainted with everybody, got
Okay.
comfortable, had a couple of practice go arounds before we actually filmed.
Okay. So did you know any of the cast members prior to filming?
I know a few, yes, not everyone.
Okay, it's probably a pretty tight knit community, I'm sure, of the actors in the area. So that's cool. Now here's something that we've never dealt with anything of this magnitude. What was it like filming during a pandemic
Oh
with the
boy.
masking? And I mean, because I don't know, was there anything in the movie like written in to take that into account with the masking, or was it just life as usual?
It was just like life as usual. We did take precautions during COVID to wear our mask when we showed up to table
Okay.
readings, or we'll do webcast talks like we're doing now. So
Hmm.
yeah, we definitely took our precautions, but we made sure everybody was safe.
Okay, that's good. So there was no actual pandemic scenery in the movie when you got to
No.
filming. It was lights, camera, action, and everything was what it was.
Yep.
Okay. Were there any other difficulties or anything while you were doing the filming? Any other frustrations? People getting on your nerves?
Um, Not really. I think my biggest tick was location. We kept moving around a lot.
No. Well, yeah. Was it a lot of different scene locations?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And so, as far as working with Jackie, was this your first time actually doing work with her? And how
No.
would you describe her as a producer and a director? I mean,
This is actually, I think, the second or third. I done forgot how
okay.
many. she wrote, but this is my second or third production that she has put me in.
Okay.
Um, as a director, producer, I mean, she does it all. She gets a little over herself, so I
Hmm.
try to help her calm down and direct her back into the right place. I mean, I've gotten late night phone calls, early morning phone calls. She's very focused on what she loves to do.
Excellent. So, and aside from working with her, were there any other characters that made you angry, like in character? You know, how sometimes you watch a show and you like really hate that person in real life. Any
Mhm.
characters in the movie that made you feel like that?
Um, I'm thinking the character is Peyton.
What
She's a
was
little
wrong with Peyton?
sassy.
She a
She's a
little
little
sassy.
sassy.
So
And the
you had
character, yeah, the one who played Peyton, she just brought some different sass to it that was just unique, and it brought the character to life.
okay. Okay. So, what you were able to take that out of that, take her out of that when you were off film and not be like, oh, I just
Yeah.
want to choke you. Just like, okay, that was Peyton. And now this is, we're back to the real person now.
Hmm.
Um, Now, let's spill some tea. Who messed up their lines a lot?
Ooh,
Come
a
on, let's
lot.
get it out.
Ooh.
Get it out. Anybody
I
just
know me,
constantly
myself,
like,
and I did a quite a bit.
oh, you had a couple of flubs. You gonna make the blooper reel? Is that what you're telling me?
Possibly. But I think
Okay.
honestly, it could be a joint thing. Everybody got their share. Everybody
Hmm.
fumbled a little bit,
I'm
depending on who
sure.
did it most. Eh.
I'm sure there were probably a few fumbles, but you all got a chance to do a lot of rehearsing, so everybody was pretty much on point with their lines. I'm sure during the actual filming,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Did you actually audition for any other characters, or was
Um,
this was did you know when you read you was like, I know this is me?
I believe I did audition for Jasmine as well. She actually plays Imani's best friend. So it was between Imani and Jasmine.
Okay. Okay. So, as far as being on the set, tell me a little bit about that experience and working with new people. Because I know there were some people that you actually knew before, but I'm sure there were some new people that you met and maybe made some new camaraderie. So, tell me what that was like.
It was definitely different than the other productions that I worked with Jackie with.
Hmm.
Um, and working with a new cast this time was actually really fun. It was different people from different places, so it
Hmm.
wasn't just a local gathering of people. It was we had a couple people from Virginia, a couple people from DC chip
Nice.
in and want to come over. So it was definitely a different experience on personality wise, not just from Baltimore. Um, and it was definitely cool to know their lifestyle because we all a little chit chat behind the scenes or off camera and everything. Got to know each other a
Okay.
little bit so we could vibe when we film on our screen.
Excellent. I know that is very important when you're trying to get a
Mhm.
production done. So it's good when you got a good group of people and not really have a lot of egos and things floating around and just everybody can just get together and vibe and make something magical happen, which I know that's exactly what happened on this production. So I understand that, technically nobody knows how this movie really ends. Are you excited to see the
I
premiere and
am.
find out how it ends?
I am. I am. I'm not so into reading all the stories like she had me do before. So
Mhm.
me not knowing what's going on makes it all the more exciting to figure out, okay, how's the story gonna play out? I know my part. How's your part gonna come out? What's the ending gonna look like?
Nice. So having had an experience like that, would you do something like this again, where you
Most
don't know
definitely.
the outcome of everything?
Most definitely, I will do it again. Having that suspense and wanting to actually watch and rewatch the film, seeing how, oh, this fits into that and everything like that. I'd most definitely do it again. Just read my own lines. film my own scenes and call it a day.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, you know what? It was very good getting to know you, getting to know your character a little bit. And I just want to say thank you for being with us today, Ashley.
Thank you.
And you all can get your tickets now on Eventbrite. The premiere of Say Less will be February 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a free premiere, but donations are welcome to help support future movie endeavors for Slim X Productions. No donation amount is too small. We like the donations that jingle, but we really like the ones that make that little cash app thing go off on a ching. Slim X Productions, thanks you in advance for the support and interest in this rising production. I'm Steve Lester, and thanks for tuning in. See you next time.